Okay, 6:30 here at Area Gymnastics, and we have people getting ready to join me. So we're going to continuously piggyback off what we did last week. I'm definitely going to hop on the bar first to get that out the way. And then honestly, I might want to work on some shapes on the trampoline and then maybe hit air track right after. I am improving my full, even to the point where I was able to full off a tree into the natural springs last week. So it's super cool to be able to transfer your progress outside of the gym. So to see that is just phenomenal. It just keeps me motivated even further to keep striving to be better. So let's get started. Okay, the bar is set up. I'm going to work on my kip ups and then after that do my 3 attempts at giants. So let's do it.
Hey guys, I don't know what day today actually. It's B28. No, it is recording. Hey guys.
Okay, kip ups are nowhere near as easy as gymnasts make them look. Wow. I'm gassed. I'm actually gassed. I did get on and off trying to get onto the strap without straps. And then I tried just on the metal bar. And then I tried on the strap with straps. So with straps, on the strap, definitely made it easier for me to focus on the other cues that I don't have yet. Whereas the other two required too much attention to other things and trying to learn at the same time. So now I know, and I will move forward with that information. However, time to get my 3 giant attempts in. Let's go. Okay, first attempt giant. Progress is such a beautiful thing. I promise you, I thought not doing giants and just repping it out the bottom was tiring. Wow. You have the momentum to keep going way past what your strength can handle. Wow. Like if you have any less momentum, it's not happening. But just because there's so much momentum, you can keep going. Oh, I cannot wait to be able to come in here and rep out like 50 giants. 2 months of repping out 50 giants. Let's go.
Is that when you go and kick over,
Okay, round 2.
your one leg is going.
Okay, another good rep. So proud of this progress. Can I go 3 for 3? First time ever. Yes. Break time. Okay. I could have gotten over. I really could have. As much as my body was deteriorating, and as much as the voice inside of my head was telling me I'm so gassed, I could have gotten over. The voice won today, but not for long. Very proud of this progress, however. So I'm gonna take a quick break. Then I'm gonna head over to the trampoline for some shapes, and then air trap. So let's do it. Okay, we are now about to work on shapes and fundamentals only. So let's go. Okay, what the basics show you is that I have no shapes. I'm pure muscle in it because I'm so strong, but I am not balling at all. And I can feel how unballed I am, and it's making me feel weird. Okay, after one talk with myself, I kind of got shapes a little better. I feel like I can do it twice. So let's try. It's actually so cool now. It was choppy, but let's go. Wow. Boy, what is going on right now? I have no idea where I am. Whoa. Okay, now I'm kind of curious about back. So let's test back tuck. Okay, I'm traveling back a lot, so there's some technical difficulties there. However, it's not as scary, so I'm going back to front tucks. Okay, so now that it's become easier, I can focus on each cue. So now that it's become easier, it's giving me more mental space to work on keeping straight legs and together. And as that got easier, I'm able to give myself the cue to tighten my arms to really squeeze into the entire ball shape. So that's quite fascinating to pick up those two cues naturally that quick. So let's keep wrapping it out.
Oh, he's recording our TikTok.
Hey, follow them.
Oh, it's just Bay Area Gymnastics.
Bay Area Gymnastics, TikTok, and Instagram. You see them working hard. They're getting ready to post it. Make sure you show your support. They're in here working hard. You got to show your support and love for individuals who are trying to better themselves. How could you not? I feel like that looks beautiful. I don't know. You tell me. I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna keep working. Okay, now that it's become comfortable, I'm kind of curious if I can do any twisting or something out of whatever I'm doing. I am genuinely in jump and see what happens mode. I'm gonna try to work on some fools, gain a little bit of structure, and then I'll go back to having fun. Okay, there's so many cues I have to work on, but each rep is getting me more confident and comfortable, so just gotta keep working. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more shape work on the trampoline, and everyone else is on air track, so tumble track, shall I say. So if I do get on tumble track, I would love to start to tumble, maybe an Arabian step through, round off, backflip, something. If I could actually push the limits on the tumble track, I'll get on the tumble track. If not, I'm going on air track. So let's keep working on shapes. I'm loving it so much. I'm gonna do a couple good ones. I'm starting to feel them, really, honestly, but it's time to move on. So, a couple more reps. Let's make them count. so many cues I have to unlearn and relearn, and I'm going through a mental battle right now, but okay, this time, a few more reps. Hopefully, I can piggyback off that last cue. I think that was my best foot in my entire life. Wow. Okay, my practice is deteriorating a little bit. However, I think I actually got the cue. It's basically hold the front of back tuck much longer than you think. And spotting is very vital. You pretty much spot where you start until you twist, honestly. And it feels so weird because by the time you're supposed to move, it kind of feels like I'm flat in the air. So keeping spot until I'm pretty much completely vertical is so weird. But every time I manage to be able to do it, phenomenal full. So, and I also noticed as my practice deteriorated there's a lot of bad cues that I learned. So I'm gonna have to really work on getting rid of those bad cues and implementing these new cues. However, this is the first time I really ever felt it. So big win for me. If I can do 2 back-to-back holding the spot, I don't care what happens after, as long as I hold the spot, I will move on. So 2 back-to-back, and then I'm on to the next venture. It's like I know what to do, but my body won't do it. Also, I found another cue. It has a lot to do with points and feet. You learn something every time you get a little better. So let me see if that cue helps me. Okay, too many cues for my membrane. Right now, I'm giving my all though right now, I promise you. However, it's 8 o'clock, so it's definitely time to work on something else. So team is on the floor, so For tumble tracking, I've already asked Flip to teach me how to tumble if I'm gonna be on a tumble track. I would love to Arabian round off back tuck today, so that's the goal. I'm gonna take a little break though. Okay, a few things. I do not at all miss pit. At all. At all, at all, at all. At all. However, I just learned a new skill. Within minutes, I was honestly reaching. I mean, of course I would want to do it, so I attempted it, but to see it come into fruition is pretty cool, so let's keep repping it out. I need to tuck more on my front flip though, so we're going to continue to work on that. Okay, every time you learn something new, there are several cues you gotta learn. So what was I doing? Rushing. So flip was like 3 shapes. Straight jump, tuck, step up. And I was really mashing all 3 together. So I did 1, really emphasizing each cue as long as I could, and then back to bad habits. So at least I know what it's supposed to feel like. Now it's about repping and getting comfortable and maximizing the amount of time I'm able to hold each cue and each shape. So great knowledge obtained. Now it's just about reps. So let's keep working. I knew it wasn't recording. Literally just did the best rep. I have no idea what was missed, so no point of wasting battery and breath talking about it. Just keep it. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:30?
Yeah, but you can tell like the little springs were bending so much. It was so scary.
Believe it or not, it's 8:30, so I only have enough time for a couple more reps, so sorry. Okay, I was really trying to rush those last couple reps in because it's time to go. So, not the best tech, but the fear is slowly fading, so that's a big win. Front tuck into round off itself. Beautiful. So, to be at that area of my progression here, wow, good job. Really just good job. Area Gymnastics, you're seeing with only 2 hours a week is doing to my progress as a gymnast. It doesn't take much. Baby steps, and you can genuinely be anything you set your mind to. Stop letting your voice tell you otherwise. Stop letting people's opinion, your parents, sway you off of your journey. Live your life. Be the person you want to be. Thank you for spending your time with here. Thank you for spending your time here with me today at Area Gymnastics, 6:30 to 8:30 every Friday. See you next week.